In this TaxSlayer Pro training video, we'll show you how to edit the client letter. Let's briefly look at ways that we can edit the client letter that prints with your client's returns in the program. First, at the TaxSlayer Pro main menu, I'm going to go into Configuration. I'm going to select Printer Copy Setup, and I'm going to select number 5, Edit the Client Letter. Then, number 1, Edit Detailed Client Letter. This opens the client letter in a form which I can make changes to, customize the client letter the way that I would like to see it. For instance, what I'm going to do is click up here in the top, and I'm going to add TaxSlayer Tax Preparation Office to the text that appears in the letter. And also, one other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move this text down a little bit. I'm going to place my cursor up toward the top. I'm also going to insert my logo. I can click on this button that reads Insert Image. And on my desktop, I've saved the TaxSlayer logo. So I'm going to select this logo, click Open. And I've inserted my logo here in my client letter. Now let's say, for instance, I want to take this logo and center it. So if I select that logo, click on the Center Align button, I can move that logo to the center of my client letter. And I'm also going to select TaxSlayer Tax Preparation Office text. I want to center that. And I also want to bold that text, and I want to underline it as well, so I can make those changes to the text while I'm here. Now, what I'm going to do next, save my changes, close the client letter editor, and let's take a look at my client letter to make sure the changes have been saved, and let's see what it looks like. So, back at the main menu, I'm going to select the Print Returns button. I'm going to select Print Individual Returns. And I'm just going to select a client at random. And I want to see what my client letter looks like now. So I'm going to choose One Copy Client Letter. Click OK. Click Print Selected. And so now, on my screen, here's my company logo, TaxSlayer Tax Preparation Office. Those changes have been saved, and they will now print on my client letter. I'm going to close out the client letter, and let's talk about a couple of other things that we can do while we edit the client letter. So I'm going to go back into Configuration. Going to go back to number 4, Printer Copy Setup. Number 5, edit the client letter. And then number 1, edit detail client letter. We encourage you not to disturb any of the code that's in brackets. This code allows you to pull things from the program like the client name, the client street address, dates, things of that nature. So again, we encourage you not to disturb anything enclosed in brackets. This is program code, and it pulls information from the client's return to the client letter. Now, if I were unhappy with my changes, or I wanted to reset the detailed client letter back to the default, the way it shipped out in the program, all I need to do is click on number 2, Reset Detailed Client Letter to Default. Answer yes. Now let's take a look at the client letter. I'm going to click on number 1, Edit Detailed Client Letter. And the client letter is now back to the way it was as it was originally shipped out in the software. And that's all there is to editing your client letter. Thanks for watching.